All right, guys, my name is Andi Walker. We're here today to do the Tier 3 Silver Tier certification training for Virgin Voyages. This hopefully won't take the entire 2 hours because there are some pretty short 15-minute modules. And from what I can tell, a lot of the information should be close to the same. So we may be able to kind of speed up and only click through some of the things instead of reading verbatim. So with that being said, make sure that you have logged in to the C Academy. We have 10 more modules to complete. We're going to start today with Silver Tier, brilliant to do business with. So these are all the required courses that have to have a check mark before this one will be unlocked for you. So I'm going to click start. And gonna wait because apparently I can't do anything speedy today. All right, so our intro. All right, so brilliant to do business with. This course is going to take about 20 minutes to complete this module. All right, so Virgin has what they call the epic sea change for all. Just as captains need their first mate to make ship happen, we need you, our travel advisors, to make waves with us. So the epic sea change for all starts with us. They are reimagining the way they do business. As Sir Richard Branson would say, why break the rules when you can write your own? So they did just that with this epic sea change. They are committed to have an awesome commission plan for us, extraordinary experiences, along with respecting our client relationships and sharing inside intel to help us raise our sales. All right, so the menu, compelling commissions, means they are committed to giving a 16% commission on voyage fares. There are no non-commissionable fares, no CFCs. So if it's part of the package, it's 16% across the board. And then all pre-voyage sales. So once your clients have access to the app and they're purchasing their shore excursions, their shipboard credits, whatever, those are all additionally commissionable to us at 10%, as long as they do it before they board the ship. All right, so I just went through that. Okay. All right, so when you put in the work to helping your clients, customizing their epic experiences, they're going to reward us. Commissions are paid at 120 days prior to the voyage, as long as the voyage is paid in full. So with Virgin, we're getting prepaid based on our customers versus postpaid. And then any of the pre-voyage sales is postpaid. So we get the bulk of what we sell through Virgin before our client's sale. All right, so Amanda purchased a voyage directly with you, but she decided to book ashore things and purchase bar tab pre-voyage over the phone with Sailor Services. how much commission would you earn? We would earn the 10%, correct? All right, we pay 10% commission on everything sold before your sailor sales, including all of the above. The shore things, their bar tab, and the vacation protection, voyage protection insurance. All right, so numbers. So the voyage total they're saying is $3,738, which means our commission on that would be $502. Pretty easy peasy day. So the commission amount is 16% on the voyage fare, nothing on the taxes. The protection is at 10%, so $208, we get 21. And then the shore things and the bar tabs, all of those equal $502. All right, so circle leaders, your choice of bonus. So the circle leaders, remember from the previous tier of trainings, the circle is groups. So with our groups, we can choose a minimum of 10 cabins with a maximum of 150 sailors. The 11th cabin is free, or we can take a 2% bonus commission to earn a total of 18% in commissions. But it is one or the other. Either the 11th free or the 10 or the additional bonus. All right, so benefits of the Sailor Circle. When you help sailors to experience the world side by side with the people they love, they also get additional perks. So the Circles program for group bookings of 10 plus cabins, rewards sailors with non-refundable sailor loot to spend however they wish. So sailor loot is another term, or Virgin Voyages term for just drew a blank. I knew exactly what I was going to say. Shipboard credits, cabin credits. So the Insider and the Sea Views are at $50 per cabin. The Sea Terrace, those are the balconies, at $100 per cabin. And then you've got the Rockstar and Mega Rockstar quarters get a $200 shipboard credit per cabin. The extraordinary experience. For the last 50 years, a vibrant spirit of entrepreneurship and drive to change the status quo has grown Virgin to become an international brand known and loved for customer focus and brilliant service. So the passion for redefining the customer experience is core to their DNA, and it informs every element of their offering. Through extensive research and as well as listening to the concerns and requests, they have deconstructed and reconstructed the typical cruise vacation. That way, we have the best elements of cruising, along with coupling them with Virgin's outstanding customer service and orientations. So being Virgin means more than changing business for good. It means being champions of the sailor experience and brilliant to do business with. They deliver on this extraordinarily to keep your clients coming back to you with rave reviews time and time again. All right, so a departure from the ordinary. Voyage Well. The Voyage Well plan covers both sailors and crew, includes ambitious goals for redefining health measures. So everybody is welcome on board, vaxxed or unvaxxed, with no more than 90% vaxxed, 10% unvaxxed. Unvaxxed sailors need to test within 72 hours instead of 24 for embarkation for both US and European ports. Unvaxxed sailors do not need to call SS to tell us they are unvaxxed. And SS is their abbreviation for sailor services. So on us, they're still all in on making sure what's important to our sailors is included. So dining at all 20+ eateries, group fitness classes, unlimited Wi-Fi, essential drinks, and even tips for the crew. That is over $600 in value per person on us, bringing more value to our clients and a better experience. All right, so the Virgin Way. Our experiences aim to connect our sailors to people, places, and paths they never thought to wander. Think vibrant conversation over homemade pasta, multiple bottles of Chianti, immersive performances with elaborate circus twists, fitness classes. And when it feels right, sailors can shake their phone for champagne. Seriously, bubbly delivered with the shake of the app. The bar tab. We listened when sailors shared they simply hated the rigid rules of drink packages, but did not want to subsidize the drinking habits of others by paying high individual beverage prices designed to cover inclusive options. So they created the innovative bar tab, which brings freedom and reasonable pricing back. So sailors can prepay $300 and get $350 to spend on all alcohol and non-alcoholic specialty drinks on board or at the beach club at Bimini with 0 restrictions. So the first mate flexible policies. So pre-voyage, 135 days to 48 hours. All right, so within 24 hours, you have to have a confirmed booking, which means we can do a complimentary hold for 24 hours. Then 135 days out, pre-voyage opens up for the sailors in any of the Rockstar quarters. At 120 days out, pre-voyage opens up for sailors. Sailors can hold any booking for 24 hours with no payment. Then they must confirm their booking by paying a 20% deposit. The sailor can request a full refund, including voyage protection within 7 days of booking. And if a sailor cancels between the 8th and 120 days prior, they will receive a future voyage credit in the amount of the 20% deposit, which they then can use at a later date. On the 120th day, full payment is due. New or existing bookings will be paid in full. Short things will be opened up to all sailors, just not the rock stars. And commission on voyage fare and voyage protection are paid out. If you are within 120 days, so 45 to 120 days pre-voyage, sailors can hold any booking for 24 hours and then confirm by paying in full. If the sailor cancels between 45 and 120 days, they receive a future voyage credit, which they can use up to 1 year from the voyage date. At 60 days out, onboard experiences will open up for Rockstar quarters. At 45 days, any new or existing booking must be paid in full and are non-refundable. Bookings canceled between 45 days and departure will not receive a future credit. And onboard experiences, early booking window opens to all sailors. And then within 48 hours, They will not allow any additional name changes. And then post-voyage, the commission of any pre-voyage sales is paid within 30 days. All right, to start a booking, all you need is your first sailor's information. You can add the other sailors later. So you always add their email to link them to the sailor app. This allows the sailor to book add-ons pre-voyage, and yes, this will always go back to you in an email confirmation. There's also a 10% pay in full discount. Seal the deal. Sailors that pay in full 180 days prior to sailing at the time of booking receive an additional 10% off voyage fare. Book now, pay overtime with uplift. Sailors can choose the cabin they want with the view they want and the payments they want. Uplift pay monthly allows sailors to pay overtime. And flexible booking. Of course, things change, we get it. So our booking policies have more flexibility and fewer annoying fees. Need to move a voyage date? Easy peasy. Want to swap the name of a sailor or both names? Have at it. We've redefined flexibility in what's important when booking a voyage, which means allowing for our sailors and first mates to book stress-free. Epic for us is not only on board, but prior and during. All right, so they want our experience to be as extraordinary as the sailors. That's why they count on us to help navigate. So the sales crew is a dedicated crew that supports us, educates us on the brand, and coaches us to raise sales. This is their contact information. Sailor services are available Monday through Friday. They do have phone numbers listed for the US, the UK, and Australia. So respect and integrity. Earth service is 71% ocean, and we bet your inbox is at least 71% full. We get it. Your time is valuable, so we're all about making our communications with you and your sailors count, while ensuring your information is clearly featured in them. All right, so my next Virgin voyage. Who doesn't want to dream about their next vacation while enduring their current vacation? So we know your sailors are going to want to sail with us again and again, so we decided to give them yet another reason to do so. Our onboard future voyage sales is here to take care of your clients and get them set up with their next voyage. Sailors simply visit the future voyage sales desk while on board and put a deposit down on their next voyage. In return, we give them sailor loot to enjoy on their current voyage and a discount on their future. Once the deposit is made, us as the agents are notified via email, and it will register in our first mate's account. So residual income, email communication. We know how important it is to keep your sailors in the know and make sure they are ready to set sail with us. Email is the easiest and most efficient way. When we do send our get ready to set sail emails to our customers, your agency contact information is proudly displayed all over them. And finally, the information, insight, and inspiration to hashtag raise your sales. No person is an island, and our commitment to making an epic sea change for all is not a revolution. Virgin is committed to providing us with educational opportunities, marketing materials, and getting us on board their ships so we can get firsthand experiences. Plus, we vow to always keep you in the know and share exclusive information with us. All right, so we have a sea of opportunities for you to learn and engage in the Virgin way. So first mates, this is where we can connect with our sales crew, make bookings, access the academy, download marketing materials, and purchase bar tab and pre-voyage experiences for our customers. The academy, which is what we are working on. We level up with the portal with a sea of knowledge, learn everything about the brand and about selling the sailings while earning valuable rewards. Every tier earns you a knot, and your level of knottiness speaks to your mastery of Virgin Voyages. After that's all, each tier is worth 3 elective credits towards CLIA's certification program. All right, so we've got Violet. We've already completed that. Scarlet, when we complete the second knot, we'll earn an updated certificate and email signature stamp, plus a $100 bonus commission voucher, one per first mate, not combinable with any other voucher. When you complete the third knot, which is the one we're working on now, we'll receive another updated certificate and email signature stamp, plus we earn access to first mate exclusive rates from $100 per sailor per night. And then at gold, which is the last and final knot, you've certainly learned the ropes of selling Virgin and it's time to celebrate. You'll receive a downloadable certificate, an email signature stamp, and 3 bonuses to show our appreciation for your support and dedication, which is $150 in sailor loot for your cabin on a voyage, priority access to events, and first dibs on future fam trips. Whoops. And then Society, it's pretty exclusive, and that's exactly what we called our Facebook group. So we can connect with others, connect with our sales crew, get the latest brand updates. So basically it's just their social media for Sea Academy graduates. All right, so they're committed to providing us inside intel. Some regularly scheduled events would be the Monday SIP. John and Shane, the sales leadership team, is just a quick casual coffee or cocktail chat to share the latest company updates and announcements. Raise Your Sales is a series led by the sales managers that focus on selling strategies. And then Making Waves is our original series, giving us valuable behind the scenes insight into the brand. All right, loose lips sink ships. So we want to always keep us in the know, but that means that we may be sharing anticipated exclusives. So we trust our travel partners to always keep it between us until we are ready to communicate it to our sailors. All right. Module 1, silver tier quiz. All right, so soak up the sums with a sweet 16% commission, plus earning on all pre-voyage sales and no NFCs, which means no portion of the base voyage fare set aside, designated, deducted, or excluded from figuring into your earnings. That is true. Anybody disagree? All right. How much can we earn on add-ons and bookable experiences? 10% of all pre-voyage sales. Anybody disagree? When are commissions on voyage fare paid? They are paid 120 days prior to voyage on a fully paid voyage. Anybody disagree? What are some ways to provide an extraordinary experience? Select all that apply. Bringing freedom and reasonable pricing back to beverage options with a bar tab. Flexible booking policies, fewer annoying fees. Making sure what's important, and such as including all 20+ eateries, group fitness classes, unlimited Wi-Fi, essential drinks, and even tips for the crew. And tips are not included as part of the voyage fare. So I believe that it is 3 out of those 4.
Here's what I found.
Anybody disagree? All right, so 50 per cabin is the Insider and Sea Views. 100 is the Sea Terrace. 200 shipboard credit is Rockstar and Mega Rockstar. Anybody disagree? Right? How do we demonstrate respect and integrity in the way they do business? All right, when they do send get ready to set sail emails to customers, our agency contact information will not be displayed. The sailor places a deposit for a future voyage while at sea. The future voyage sales team, you'll be notified via email so you can turn that deposit into another voyage. After every sailor's first booking, they become our client. Your client is always your client. I say it's that one. Anybody disagree? Uh-oh. So it's got to be those 2. The wording on the second one was weird. We have more than one way where you can learn and communicate with us. So your designation for, well, pretty much anything and everything you need to know is at firstmates.com. Sea Academy is the learning content, and Society is the exclusive Facebook group. Anybody disagree? All right. Where can you access live events, including the Monday Sip and Raise Your Sales? That's in Society. All right. Which tier in Sea Academy unlocks $150 in sailor loot for your cabin on a voyage, along with priority access to events and first dibs on future fam trips? I say that's gold. Anybody disagree? And final question in this module. If a sailor books a future voyage while at sea with their future voyage sales team, you will not earn commission. That is false. They will turn it over to us so that we do earn commissions. Right, so we're completing that module. the next module in the course, Selling Virgin. This one should take us about 15 minutes. Again, there is a list that has to be completed before it will unlock. All right, so how to sell them.
Ahoy, First Mates. John DiOrio with the sales leadership team. Let's talk about what makes Virgin Voyages so unique. Our ambition at Virgin Voyages is to create an epic sea change for all. And with your help as our business partner, we want to create that epic sea change for your sailors by creating not just the best holiday of their year, but the best holiday of their lives. We can only do that with your support. This starts with understanding what it means to set sail the Virgin way and helping us communicate that message to the world. An adult-only experience that leans into the modern romance of sailing with our design and allowing our sailors to sail on their own terms by always giving them more. It's the glamour of a boutique hotel on the ocean, blended with that unmistakable Virgin style and service, which truly sums it all up. Now, as you look at where we are best positioned in the market, think about your sailors that want an adult-only experience, even if they have kids at home, and look for an elevated dining, wellness, and entertainment experience, along with new ways to explore amazing destinations. Regardless of age, Virgin Voyages has something for everyone. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to setting sail the Virgin way with you all.
All right, so setting sail the Virgin way. It's the glamour of a boutique hotel on the ocean, blended with unmistakable Virgin style and service. Sophisticated yet relaxed adults only experience. All right, so it's adult only by design. Set sail without kids, yours or anyone else's. So, although they love children, some of us even have fairly well-behaved ones. This holiday is just for the adults. Elevated experiences curated with adults in mind. They've created a place where only their inner child will be roaming free. So, what our clients will love: more experimental food options, bars and restaurants, outdoor workout areas, immersive adult-centric entertainment, and personal hammocks on balconies. Boutique glamour. Set sail glamorously, not stuffy, just creative design, combining the luxury of a yacht with the diverse options of a larger ship, the creative collective design and environment that inspires personal and experimental connection. So what our clients will love: inspired by the design of a super yacht, Tom Dixon designed suites, cabin mood lighting that adjusts to the time of the day, eco sensors and use of thoughtfully sourced materials, and shake for champagne through the app. All right, so relaxed looks on your own terms. So they just want us to feel really relaxed. They want our sailors to feel really relaxed. So partnering with famed restaurateurs and Michelin-starred chefs, they've ditched buffets, preset dining times, and made the food made to order, leisurely brunches in 20 plus unique eateries, no stuffiness, no forced formal or formal nights. So what sailors will love: dress up, dress down, eat when you want. There are no buffets, there are no big dining halls. There's 20 plus independent eateries with a bar in each one, 5-star virgin service, and sustainably sourced food. Ordinary to extraordinary. Set sail with a virgin twist. So they didn't just build a cruise, they set out to create a revolutionary way to explore the world. They've kept all the best parts of a cruise with virgin surprise and delights, from longer stays and overnights at ports to diverse entertainment and dining experiences. So what our sailors will love: that everything is on them, which is $600 worth of value, always included. Late night and overnight stays in port, locally inspired shore things, high-tech ship technology such as the Sailor app, and surprise and delight moments. You have to sail with us to get it. All right, making the seafarer. We don't believe sailors need to sacrifice experience or service over price. With us, sailors can always expect simple, transparent pricing with the luxury they can and should expect from the Virgin brand. There's no nickel and diming, there's no hidden fees, no surprise receipts once you're back on dry land. If you do pay extra for an experience, we make sure that it's an extraordinary reason for it. All right, so we've got you covered. So on us, no surprise bills. Tips are always included. Essential drinks and Wi-Fi are included. So we always include over $600 worth of value, like dining at the 20 plus eateries, unlimited group fitness classes, all tips, Wi-Fi, and essential drinks. No unexpected charges. The pricing, what you see is what you get. So tips are always included in the marketed price of all onboard experiences. 42% of the wines by glass are under $10. Plus there's an array of $5 to $6 beers, $9 cocktails, and $14 specialty cocktails. And 62% of the shore things are under $150 per person. The bar tab is an onboard credit for sailors to use on any and all beverages not already included in the voyage fare. And when a bar tab is purchased before the ship sails, it's only available before the ship sails. We get 10% plus they'll get an extra $50 on a $300 pre-purchased bar tab. So no limits for use. Unlike traditional drink packages, it can be used on every beverage, glass, or bottle. Top shelf brands, non-alcoholic options. Everything already includes gratuity. For every $300 pre-purchase, sailors receive a bonus amount. Bar tabs don't need to be purchased by each sailor, providing ultimate flexibility. Intelligentsia Flat White at Grounds Club is $4. Aero Spritz at Extra Virgin is $9, just to give us an idea. And then flexible booking policies, locking in travel plans in an ever-changing world. So the booking policies are changed. Not all sailors' names need to be confirmed at the time of booking. Bookings can be changed without incurring any fees up to 45 days prior to departure. And name changes, even if it's all the names in a reservation, are accepted up until 48 hours prior to sailing. All right, so where Virgin fits in. They offer high-end amenities and attention to detail, traditional luxury experience, free of stuffy formalities. They fill the gap between expensive and formal and cheap and cheerful. Mass market experiences are not where they're at.
Hi First Mates, it's Shane here from the sales leadership team. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about Virgin Voyages. Now, as you've seen, our ambition is to always be brilliant to do business with, but this means so much more than our sweet 16% commission. We are dedicated to providing you with the tools, the knowledge, and the inside scoop you need to help your sailors fall in love with Virgin Voyages. Now, your success is our success, and we are ecstatic to have you by our side to deliver this epic sea change for all. Now, let's go forth and make ship happen.
All right, quiz time. And I don't think that one took us the entire 15 minutes. All right, Lauren is an experienced cruiser. She loves to work out and luxury exclusive experiences. What are some key selling points that you should discuss with her? The vitamin C indoor and outdoor workout areas, the Virgin service, and the design inspired by super yachts. Since she likes luxury, I would not discuss the dress down places. Anybody disagree? Tom and Jessica are celebrating their anniversary. They've only traveled in contemporary cruise lines before. Their biggest concern is paying for extra fees at the end. What is the first thing you should mention to them? The on us value. How many independent eateries do we have on board? 10 plus, 12 plus, 15 plus, or 20 plus? I say 20 plus. Anybody disagree? All right, match each of our story anchors to the things your sailors will love. More experiential food options. Ordinary to extraordinary. Eat when you like. Relax. Luxe. Tom Dixon Suites, boutique glamour. Late night departure and overnight stays, adult by design. Y'all, I am so not sure about this one. This one's kind of tricky. Any suggestions? I can do that. I was also thinking change in extraordinary and adult by design. What do y'all think? Wonder if, yeah, they're not going to give us the correct answer either. Darn. All right, Andrew is a foodie at heart. What would you highlight about Our Lady ships? We have bars and restaurants just like on land and partnered with Michelin-starred chefs, and they've ditched the buffets. Y'all agree? All right, and how are we making the seafarer? They are not nickel and diming. There are no hidden fees, no surprise receipts. If you pay extra, we make sure there's a reason for it. All of the above. I say all of the above. Anybody disagree? Wait, what is that? Huh, that's weird. It didn't take it. All right, so we passed it. Open next program. Well, I guess we do. This is weird because we didn't have to do this on any of the others. So yes, we do. But I don't understand what, there we go. All right, now we've completed it. That was weird. All right. Silver tier, shore things. So the shore excursions. Oh boy. This one says about 20 minutes. Maybe we'll be a little longer with everything that we've got to do in it. All right, we at Virgin Voyages are keen to bring Virgin's bold disruption for better philosophy into every area, setting a course to turn experiences from ordinary to extraordinary. Inviting sailors to step off the beaten path, explore uncharted locations. The aim is to connect sailors to paths less traveled within each destination, providing access to local culture and discover new, never before offered in sea travel. Again, the experience is in alignment with their see it change. All right, so their short things are culturally rich, immersive experiences, smaller tours whenever possible, daring content, and Instagrammable. Other short things, or what theirs is not, is impersonable, follow me flags, tour stickers, fake scripts, or stopping at shops that pay commission to the excursion operator. All right, short things, how we do short things with a twist. They are for all. Short things should not be restrictive. They should be innovatively inclusive. They keep it local. So they've teamed up with real locals who are telling their personal stories about their hometown, their crafts, their projects, so that they can support the local economy. The Sailor app features port guides that highlight local culture, fare, and unique spots to check out while on land. Empower entrepreneurs. So they seek to help early stage local entrepreneurs build credible business plans for growth. We challenge them to create bespoke experiences for the sailors, but partners are not restricted. Exclusive to Virgin, include curated off the beaten path shore things into the repertoire that our sailors can only experience with Virgin. And then green on the inside. They work with those specific partners to share principles and passions of pursuing joint initiatives that will advance positive change in the world. All right, red hot on the outside, green on the inside. So we want the sailors to indulge guilt-free. Our sea change ambition is to be the ship communities love to see in port. Short things, partners must agree to uphold tour operator code of conduct, which is anchored in their principles and passions for sustainable travel. So environmental protection. Keeping it green by agreeing to the code of conduct, partners acknowledge that we all need to do our part to support the conservation of natural areas and habitats. Animal welfare. Believe wildlife belongs in the wild. We do not work with tour operators who offer captive swim with programs. We want sailors to see and experience all majestic creatures in their own environment and showing off their natural behaviors. Code of conduct, partners must agree to uphold our tour operator code of conduct, which includes a commitment to fair labor practices, anti-discrimination and human rights, minimum animal welfare standards, health, safety, and environmental protection standards. And the health and safety provides all providers have documented health, safety, and security processes and procedures in place, including licensing and safety records. All right, destinations. So we are first heading to the Caribbean. So some relaxing ideas. I mean, you're on a holiday, for goodness sake. Allow Virgin Voyages to give you that chill moment that is deserved. Energetic. Each of the amazing ports offer experiences that allow us the opportunity to tap into the local pulse that drives the destinations. Cultured. Pull back the curtain on the destination and drive into the real, the pure, the local. Daring. For some of it's very important to have these moments that make our heart pound and remind us we're alive. Once in a lifetime. Let Virgin be the holiday maker. The experiences have been curated for the sailor who wants to indulge. And then Sir Richard's short list. Leave it to our founder to share his go-to activities, locations, experiences, and travel habits. All right, making the seafarer one-of-a-kind experiences at every price range. So in the Caribbean, 15 are less, $50 or less. 80 of them are between 50 and 100. 87 are between 100 and $200 per person. So the bulk is between 50 and 200 per person. 41 is greater than 200, and just a handful are over 500 in price per person. Again, the Mediterranean, there are 11 that are at that $50 or less mark, 80 between 50 and 100, 61 between 100 and 200. So again, the bulk is between 50 and 200. 14 are greater than 200, and there's nothing over 500. No matter the destination, epic, immersive, and authentic is a sure thing. All right, so Costa Maya. We've got beachside, salsa cooking, and dancing. So this would be considered cultured, relaxing, potentially energetic. You're making Mexican salsas and guacamole, learning to dance the salsa, relaxing on the tranquil beach while drinking margaritas and eating the salsa. Conlich and something Mayan ruins. These are considered cultured, where you would drive to the border of Belize, to the ancient Mayan ruins, climb the temples for an amazing view, such as the Temple of the Owl and Temple of the Captives. Head to recently excavated city of Kunlich and climb the Temple of the Masks. Bank Jungle Retreat and Blue Lagoon. This one would be considered cultural and relaxing. Narrated scenic drive through Costa Maya's jungle, swim at the scheduled Uzbek Jungle Retreat, and a friendly staff will tend to you while enjoying a delicious grilled lunch and a margarita on the rocks. River tubing at 7 Colors, that would be considered cultural and relaxing. At the Bacalar Lagoon, aka 7 Colors Lagoon, is famous for its 7 shades of radiant blues. It's guided narration, leisurely float along the gentle rapids, and a picnic lunch before returning back to the pier. All right, so Cozumel, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and Saigon by air. First class tour by plane, sailors get a new perspective of the diverse geography. This would be considered culture. It is on the higher end. It is something exclusive to Virgin. Soar over the Caribbean waters and onto the Mayan ruins of Tulum, where you continue on to Saigon for an aerial view of the biosphere. Coral Reef Restoration Program. Give back to the sea with Cozumel's only reef restoration program and project. So they would go to the local marine, work with biologists, and get a close look at how the coral reefs spawn. Again, exclusive to Virgin, explore Cozumel in a unique way. And the Sure Thing supports the Cozumel Coral Reef Restoration Program. It is on Richard's short list and considered energetic, along with low cost. Tulum and Rio Secreto National Reserve. Leaning palm trees, steep rocky cliffs, delicate cactus flowers. Experience the gorgeous ancient structures and learn about the rich history of Tulum's Mayan ruins. Admire the ancient city of Tulum, marvel at the beauty of Central Mexico's leading nature reserve. This would be considered cultured, daring, energetic. And finally, cooking and mezcal tasting, considered cultured. It's a traditional home style cooking class led by a local chef that will guide your sailors through preparing and enjoying some of her grandmother's incredible secret recipes. It is exclusive to Virgin Voyages. Get off the tourist track, learn to prepare a traditional Mexican meal. And that is a 3-course meal followed by a mezcal introduction and tasting. All right, Key West. Hook and cook. So spend the day chasing down the giants of the deep. So marlin, sailfish, tuna. You're going to go offshore on a luxury yacht with top-notch reel and tackle, craft beer, artisanal snacks. So you'll cruise within the 90 miles between the Keys and Cuba, spending the day offshore fishing like Hemingway and other key fishermen. And then you'll have a 3-course seafood lunch that features the fresh catch and Key West flavors. Considered a cultured event. Be a mermaid for the day. In this mermaiding adventure, you'll have the opportunity to become a mermaid or merman for the day, complete with a custom tail fitting at the Captain's Mermaid, followed by swim lessons at Havana Cabana. Afterwards, celebrate with a mimosa or mer beverage, along with some tapas-style snacks. It is exclusive to Virgin. You can purchase the tail and fin. The mermaid tail fitting happens at the Captain's Mermaid, and mermaid swim lessons are included. That's considered cultured and relaxing. Mojito class with master distiller. A mojito isn't complete without great tasting rum. So dive into the rum making process at Key West First Legal Rum Distillery in Old Town. In the mojito making class, you can learn how to make the perfect mojito. That's considered cultured, and you will be at Key West First Legal Rum Distillery. And then exclusive Hemingway House, again in the heart of Old Town. The Hemingway House stands as a hideaway for newcomers. Sneak through the private entrance to explore the famous author's property. You're greeted by a personal bartender who will serve mimosas, Bloody Marys, and rum daiquiris, Hemingway's favorite. It is exclusive to Virgin. Travel to the heart of Old Key West and sneak into the private side entrance. All right, up to Miami, the ultimate Cuban experience. You'll head to the heart of Little Havana, Calle Ocho, where you'll have the chance to immerse yourself in Cuban tradition. At the Ball and Chain, enjoy bites and learn how to make a custom cocktail. Again, exclusive to Virgin Voyages, considered cultured, and includes transfers to and from the hotel in that area if needed. Wynwood graffiti art. The walls of Wynwood are adorned with murals and graffiti, and in this experience, you get the opportunity to learn and create artwork for yourself. Again, cultured, it is exclusive to Virgin. Take part in a live spray paint workshop and create your own wall of art finishing with a masterpiece that you can bring home. Hop on, hop off Miami. This shore thing is perfect for sailors ending their voyage and disembarking in Miami with time to kill and the desire to see as much as possible. So you have the opportunity to hop on and off at 20 plus locations for activities like sightseeing, museums, shopping. It is a one-day ticket, including luggage storage and transfers to Miami International Airport. It works at your own pace, hop on and hop off at over 20 locations throughout the city. And finally, in Miami, you've got the cigar and whiskey tour. Again, exclusive to Virgin. Includes a guided whiskey Scotch whiskey tutorial. A charcuterie will accompany the tastings, and the tour ends at Miami Bayside Marketplace. The beach club at Bimini. Got the great Hammerhead Safari. So Bimini has emerged as one of the places on the planet to encounter one of the ocean's most amazing creatures, the hammerhead sharks. You will have the opportunity to scuba dive with the sharks in the famed reefs and shallows. Learn the secrets of this dive from the original divers, include safety instructions, guidance, and narrations. However, it is only available December through April. That's probably when they're breeding in that area. It's considered a once-in-a-lifetime, daring, and energetic. All right, 2-tank scuba dive. Direct exposure to Atlantic Ocean's relatively shallow reefs. Bimini is one of the most diverse aquatic destinations in the Bahamas, with neon coral reefs, electric blue holes. So again, another daring, energetic. Explore the reefs, blue holes, and canyons. Visit wreckage sites covered in a variety of marine life. Stingray Safari. Bimini is home to a variety of stingray species, but snow stingray is friendlier than the southern stingray. They await arrival of visitors to give them a warm welcome. You get expert advice on how to make the most of experience. It's considered an energetic tour, so you encounter a wide variety of the rays, traveling by a small boat to get you to the honeymoon harbor at Gun Cay, along with instructions on how to interact appropriately. Bimini is the westernmost part of the Bahamas and the closest to the U.S. mainland. And then Wild Dolphin Safari in Bimini, one of the most thrilling and magical experiences. Travel north past the islands to the western edge of Great Bahama Bank. Swim with Atlantic spotted dolphins in the wild, along with expert instruction and guidance. Again, considered energetic. Puerto Plata. Waterfalls of something and off-road adventures. This is considered daring because you will hike for 40 minutes through the natural beauty of the Dominican Republic, visiting 12 different waterfalls, jump off a side into fresh mountain water pools from the waterfalls. The real Dominican experience. Leave the port and head about 30 minutes to La Piragua. It's a rural countryside community. A farmer and artisan in her 80s will teach you how to plant, grow, and produce the materials needed to make a traditional Dominican broom. So this is exclusive to Virgin, considered cultured. Eat, drink, and dance. And a fiesta. So it's a panoramic tour of the city, stopping at Plaza Independencia, one of the most famous spots in Puerto Plata. After your dance lesson in Rancho Las Catalinas, where you will learn the merengue, you'll help prepare the famous Dominican dish sancocho, all while you'll have access to an open bar. And then the Twist Ultimate Cigar Tour. You'll learn how to roll cigars by hand. This is exclusive to Virgin. You will visit Fifi's Cigars Manufacturer, Vivante Cigar Lounge, and what you can make and taste and buy your own. Cool. Whew. So now it is time for quiz. Question. Virgin Voyages Shore Things featuring animals must meet the minimum standards that are included in the ABTA Global Guidelines for Animal Welfare. I say that's false. Just because they go above and beyond to make sure that nothing's in captivity. And I believe the ABTA includes animals in captivity. What do y'all think? Agree or disagree? Okay. Guess it is true. How many of our Caribbean shore things are 100 to 200? That was 87. Which of the following represent Virgin Voyages shore thing values? Exclusive, surprisingly authentic, there for all. I say it's all of the above. We've curated experiences that are exclusive to Virgin. These shore things can't be shopped anywhere else and have been created by local in the know cultural crusaders. I say that is true. And many of our shore things operators have received third-party certification based on the Global Sustainable Tourism Council criteria. I say that is true as well. We are versus we are not. We are smaller tours whenever possible. Culturally rich. Not fake scripts. Are immersive. Stopping at shops. Daring and Instagrammable and personable. Follow me flags. Agree? All right, epic sea change for all. Shore things featuring animals meet the ABTA global guidelines. That's animal welfare. All operators have documented health, safety, and security procedures. I'm going to say health and safety. Shore things protect biodiversity. And operators provide safe conditions and livable wages. Agree? And finally, leave it to our founder. So that is once in a lifetime. I mean, you're on a holiday, so that's relaxing. Each of our amazing ports offer energetic. That's our battery. Oh, wait, that does. That's that. Be your holiday maker, been curated for the sailor who wants to indulge. That's culture. And that's daring. Agreed? All right, and we should be on the last module. Oh no, two more. Okay. All right, so another short things, but this one should only take us about 15 minutes. Right, our intro slide. So we're in Europe now. We're setting sail through the Mediterranean Sea, full of itineraries with late stays and overnights. Just a sneak peek. Today, we're going to explore a few of the med shore things sailors can choose from when they voyage on Valiant Lady. All right, so we are going to start in Malaga and work our way around. So exclusive access to Alhambra, which is cultured once in a lifetime at the foot of the Sierra Nevada, not the American mountain range. Alhambra attracts a never-ending line of visitors to Granada. We're going to ditch the crowds, visit Alhambra at night, arguably the best example of Arab architecture. Going to explore the palace and its gardens, enjoy a 3-course dinner either before or after the tour. And then El Camino de Rail hike. It's 4.97 mile long walkway. It's called the King's Little Path for a reason. It's only 3 feet wide, considered one of the most dangerous in the world. Yeah, not getting on that. It's for adrenaline junkies walking along the path of a king that used to connect to early hydroelectric plants. Set out on a stunning walkway for 3.5 hours that is carved into the rocky face, 300 feet above the river in the El Chorro Gorge, once in a lifetime and daring. All right, Ibiza. Friday evening arrival, so you get to see the sunset in Ibiza, making a morning of it at Calabasa. So Ibiza, you will be spending the night. Calabasa Beach boasts clear turquoise water, soft pale garden. This is to be relaxing. It is exclusive to Virgin. Relax, revive, and then restart for another day. of having the time of your life at the beach club. And the best of Formentera. As tourism in Formentera, you are tied to environmental ethics. As a result, those who choose to explore are rewarded with epic views of the Balearic's natural beauty. So cultural and relaxing, you're going to hop on a ferry toward Ibiza's sister island, stroll around Espullos and discover Sayete's beach, one of the finest places in Spain to relax and unwind. Then you can swim, shop, and dine at your leisure. Palma de Mallorca is also in Spain. It's the first port of call after setting sail in Barcelona. There's a mountainside, sea, and countryside by trek. It's cultured, it's energetic, hopping on a 2-seat back of a trike, riding across the Mallorcan landscape. This is exclusive to Virgin. It is one of a kind experience riding across the landscape in the back seat of a trike. Or you can go into the vineyard and visit a mountain winery. It's to be cultured, relaxing. You'll head to Bodegas Sant Puig. The vineyard has been around since the late 1500s, but the winemaking today uses modern methods. This is exclusive to Virgin. Visit the ancient and rarely open to the public Bodegas Sant Puig, located in the mountains. Taste the Alabern family's vintages before returning to the ship. Cagliari, Italy is the capital of Sardinia, steeped in historic charm. All right, starting with a scenic ride through Cagliari, drive toward the gentle hills to an exclusive family-run winery, meet the property owners, learn about their winemaking. Again, exclusive to Virgin, scenic coach drive to the countryside, indulge in a tasting of wines, visit a family-run winery, cultured and relaxing. And then visit the hidden highlights by Jeep, starting your adventure on a 4x4 ride of the back roads outside Cagliari. You'll get a private guide, which will take you on a ride through the southern mountains of Sardinia. So you will be in either a Jeep or Land Rover, sit with local shepherd and share stories during a full lunch. Cultured, energetic, once of a lifetime. Ajaccio, France, the French commune, also the capital city of Corsica. Out to say boat ride and picnic. It's a speedboat for a scenic and thrilling ride. You'll head toward a local island for a picnic with wine and cold cuts. Along the way, stop for a swim before heading back to shore. And then Napoleon Invasion Tour. This is historic walking tour of the Old Town, spending an hour to explore the Fesch Museum independently. Discover the Imperial City, explore the city's boutiques, cafes, and restaurants, basically immersing in the cultural experience. All right, Marina di Carrera, Italy, borders Tuscany and Liguria, the central access point. A seafood special in La Spezia. So you will get a cooking lesson to show the best picks from the bustling market in La Spezia, then enjoy a seafood lunch. Cooking lesson, preparing traditional seafood, cultured and relaxing. Up close with Carrara marble. Ooh. So it's a jeep ride along the quarries that the Romans used to extract marble for their villas and mansions. Learn how the Carrara marble is harvested for artwork and interiors. And then try lardo de something, which is a famous local delicacy. This would be considered energetic. All right, con. Beautiful day in Saint Tropez, the French Riviera. Stunning coast where you'll pass a number of spectacular seaside villages. Drive along the Golden Corniche, taking in sweeping views of secluded bays and seaside villages. Waterfront cafes, open towards the Mediterranean, while enjoying free time to shop and explore independently. Bohemian revelry. Cultured relaxing, you'll visit St. Paul, the 16th century town in the countryside that has hosted people such as Pablo Picasso, Joan Miro, Marc Chagall, and Amadeo Modigliani, exploring the markets, the cafes, the old cobblestone streets, and then wind down while sipping the amazing rosé wine varietals or pastries. Monte Carlo, behind the wheel, thrilling sports car drive. Oh, cool. So you will transform yourself into James Bond or a Grand Prix driver behind the wheel, with a luxury sports car for a 30-minute ride with a private instructor by your side, right along the same scenic roads of the Riviera as James Bond did. So this is energetic and daring. Very high dollar. And or the exclusive Prince's Palace tour, exclusive private tour of Grimaldi Prince Palace, backstage pass into the royalty of Monaco. Visit the throne room where state business is still conducted today, while sipping a glass of rosé and snacking on local specialties, while in the palace being closed to the public. All right, so Toulon, France. Saint Tropez and catamaran. So set sail on the Gulf of Saint Tropez, the watering hold for the world's most glamorous people and yachts. It's a gathering place for the world's most glamorous, enjoying water activities, swimming, kayaking, paddleboarding, snorkeling, along with a light lunch of refreshments, soaking up the beauty of the bay. And truffle foraging. Venture to the Provençal countryside to hunt for France's prized fungi, decadent black truffles. This is exclusive to Virgin Voyages. You will accompany a truffle hunter and a specially trained truffle hunting dog while visiting the countryside and tasting a glass of wine. And finally, Marseille. Hike the Colin Cay from Cassis. Exclusive to Virgin Voyages. It's a coach ride to the tiny port of Cassis to discover the stunning national park. The word Kalinke refers to the dramatic geographic coastline of the region with turquoise inlets, beautiful bays. The hiking guide along a trail to Port Penn, where you will come across a small sandy beach with shallow crystalline waters. Art and architecture across Provence. Immerse yourself into art and architecture starting in Arles, a former Roman capital and one of the first centers of Gallo-Roman art. Learn about Van Gogh's time in Provence and see the brilliant Pont de Garde built halfway through the 1st century AD. All right, time for our quiz. Oops. All right, so question. Blank is support for one of Italy's most famous artisan products, the Carrara marble. I say Marina de Carrera. Agree, disagree? Saint Tropez is known as the watering hole for the world's most glamorous people. True. What is the French commune and the capital city of Corsica? I want to say this word. Anybody disagree? No worries. Toulon is the world's 2nd smallest country behind the Vatican. Oh, I don't remember reading that. I don't think it's a country, though. I thought it was part of France. Let's go with true. I think they're trying to be tricky. What do y'all think? I love it. Nope, it was false. In blank, sailors can travel to the Provençal countryside to hunt for France's prized fungi. That's also in Toulon, I believe. Blank is the 2nd largest city in France behind Paris. Okay, now we got to Google. going to go with Marseille. Google says it's technically Lyon, with Marseille being third. But I can't tell when that was written. And blank is in the Sardinian capital and most well known for the hilltop Castillo, a medieval walled quarter situated high over the rest of the town. I think that's the Cagliari. All right, last one. Supposed to take us about 20 minutes, silver tier sustainability. I'm going to try to not let it take the 20 minutes because I think somebody's scheduled at 4. And since we got a little bit of a later start, I don't want to continue that compounding. No, it will not let you skip. Unfortunately, you've got to do them in order. All right, so this should take us about 20 minutes. I'm hoping it won't. Yes, it will be posted later. All right, so there's nothing more important in the world than our oceans, and we're on a mission to protect them and set an example. Success needn't compromise sustainability. So the sea is changing. So at Virgin Voyages, they're changing with it. They're being proactive versus reactive. An epic sea change for all. Epic, awesome, grand, remarkable sea change, a major transformation or change for the better that's brought on by the action of the sea for all people and the planet. So everybody. So in the ocean is most biologically diverse ecosystem. It covers 71% of Earth's surface, produces over half the world's oxygen, regulates the climate, and is home to 80% of the life on the planet. So the ocean is under threat from many stressors such as climate change, plastic, pollution, overfishing, and destructive practices. So they have made a bold commitment to take action on climate change and minimizing the effects through their operations, protecting and restoring ocean to health. So they love the ocean, and here's how they plan to secure a sound future. Through designing and operating an efficient ship that minimizes fuel, energy waste, and water footprint. They're one of the first cruise lines to use an emission-free technology on board called Clemion, which generates energy using heat from the ship's engines. This technology reduces some of the fuel demand, and they're committed to net zero carbon emissions by 2050. So they continue to explore lower carbon fuel sources and innovative partnerships. So they're using state-of-the-art technologies to optimize fuel and energy performance. The ship design, an efficient hull design and low friction hull paint reduces drag and ensures efficient propulsion. Switching to alternative fuel sources when new cleaner technologies are commercially available. Their energy use. They have sensors in the cabins, which automatically close window curtains, turn off lighting, lower the air conditioning setting when unoccupied. LED lighting and real-time energy measurements ensure smart energy use throughout the ship. And emissions abatement, the combustion of fossil fuels can result in poor air quality and health risk. So they have an exhaust gas cleaning system or scrubbers that they use seawater to prevent more than 97% of sulfur dioxide emissions from entering the atmosphere. All wash water is treated before they discharge it. Net zero climate future. So they are striving towards a future with carbon-free fuels, pioneering new onboard technologies, supporting research, developing alternative fuels, and utilizing their carbon offsets as a way to balance their impact on climate change. So the best energy is clean energy. Virgin is one of the first cruise ships to use Climeon. Clean energy technology converts heat from the ship's engines into electricity, thereby decreasing the amount of fuel needed to power the ship. So the Climeon units can power more than 750 average US households. Reducing waste. The best kind of waste is the kind that doesn't exist. That's why they're reducing waste, by not generating it in the first place. So they've banned unnecessary single-use plastics from the sailing experience, including bottles, cups, sachets, cutleries, straws, bags, and more. They have estimated eliminating bottled water alone prevents more than 2 million single-use plastic bottles from entering the waste stream. They've banished the buffets. Not only do they want to focus on the food tasting better and being fresh, but it prevents an estimated 225 tons of food waste per ship per year. They also offer vegetarian and vegan items throughout all 20 onboard eateries. So they reuse. They have reduced disposables by more than 60% in comparison to standard operations. Disposable items that cannot be eliminated are sourced from sustainable materials, such as sustainability managed forest and agricultural byproducts. There are water refill stations throughout the ship on board, and fresh water is delivered to your cabin daily. Refillable rather than disposable soap and shampoo dispensers are available in the cabins also. And we're diverting waste from landfills. Our onboard recycling program collects metals, paper, plastic, and glass to divert as much waste as possible from landfills. So they are treating their water like our life depends on it, because it does. That's why they make sure that all of their water use and wastewater streams are managed responsibly through an advanced wastewater treatment system on board, which processes the black and gray water. Ooh. Communities. Making a difference by developing entrepreneurial partnerships that support the local economy and ensuring the communities we visit thrive, build positive relationships with government officials, tour operators, and local businesses, promoting local business through local port guides on our onboard app, where we highlight authentic experiences and destinations. So St. Croix, Buck Island Snorkel and Beach Day, treading lightly with smaller tours, seeking immersive and authentic experiences that tap into local cultures, such as a bike ride through Key West, preserving the beauty and health of the natural environment through things like kayaking. And as a matter of policy, we will not offer tours that feature captive swim with programs. All right, we hope our sailors fall in love with the ocean and understand its fragility. Sailors can support our ocean conservation efforts by booking a Virgin exclusive shore thing excursion. And a portion of that revenue goes to that project. Additionally, the sailors can tip the ocean. It's the only tip we'll ask for on board, and 100% of those funds go directly to the nonprofit partners. Shore things with an impact. So in Cozumel, we've got the Coral Reef Restoration Project. In Puerto Plata, you've got the local women's co-op recycled art project. In Ibiza, in Olive Grove, and a beach groove, tour an olive grove with a local farmer and taste the product, and then spend the afternoon on the beach. Ajaccio is the local artisans trio tour, where you'll visit a honey farm, essential oils distillery, and vineyard. And then in Barcelona, see the city through the eyes of the new guide, a former homeless person who has been trained by a local historian. That is way cool. And our partners are up to code of conduct, which outlines requirements for ethical conduct, human rights, environmental protection across business practices. Sustainably sourced, our retail offerings include reef-friendly sunscreens, safe cosmetics, upcycled materials, and sustainable fashion. 25% of the brands in the retail collection have a commitment to environmental or social impact. And food and beverage has been responsibly sourced from sustainable fish and seafood, direct trade coffee and tea, and high quality ingredients. All right, so our partners, Yellow Leaf Hammocks. Harp Key Family Farms. And I'm trying to stay within the confines, which is why I'm not playing the videos through.
The old is quickly becoming the new.
Intelligent Tezia Coffee. The Emerald brand, environmentally friendly products become the focus.
Our ambition is to create an epic sea change for all. We did an analysis of all of the commonly discarded items that you would encounter on.
And then the bionic yarn, discussed in some previous trainings, where they've taken the plastics from the ocean and turned them into their bracelets. All right, so we want sailors to indulge guilt-free, want them to reach the end of their voyage not only rejuvenated and refreshed, but like they gained a new part of themselves. So caring for environment and the well-being of our communities, sailors and crew is just part of who we are. For us, these initiatives are not only responsibilities, but business imperatives. Please, just a minute. All right, last quiz of the day. Our commitment to the ocean includes, they've banned single-use plastics, designing and operating fuel-efficient ships, support charity partners, only selling reef-safe sunscreen, and sourcing sustainable fish. So I say it's all of them. All right, eliminating bottled alone prevents more than 2 million single-use plastic bottles from entering the sea annually per ship. And Climian units on board have the capacity to power more than 750 average U.S. households. What is Virgin Voyages doing to contribute to a net zero climate future? Pioneering new onboard technologies, yes. Supporting R&D, yes. Purchasing carbon offsets, yes. So I say all of the above. True or false? We've eliminated unnecessarily sailor-facing single-use plastics on board. That is true. And how are we helping reduce waste? Reducing disposable items in food and beverage, eliminating buffets, using refillable soap and shampoo, and reducing the number of buffets on board. Well, they don't have any. Oh, that's tricky. I'm going to leave it that way. What do y'all think? That last one's tricky because they don't have buffets, which would technically be reducing from what the old Thai cruise line would be. Yeah, that's what I thought. How are we minimizing the environmental impact on our oceans? All wash water is treated before any discharge. All wastewater streams. Only bilge and ballast water. Only black water. All wastewater is. What? All right. With a commitment to seasonality, freshness, and flavor, Blank is making extraordinary coffee. So they are Intelligentsia. And the Bionic Yarn Band Partnership, more than 2 pounds of plastic from marine and coastal environments will be removed with every sailor per ship. And finally, sailors can support our oceans by tipping the ocean where 100% of the funds. That is true. All right. All right, we have completed the silver tier, guys. Good job. We have one more tier to go, our gold tier, which will be done in a few days. So watch the chats and also in the calendar on My Team Horizon. And with that, I am going to let y'all go, and I will see you soon. Have a great weekend.